Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about cutting through fear to get clarity. What if fear is the only thing standing between you and your dreams? Let that sink in. What if everything you've ever wanted, happiness, success, love, was on the other side of the thing you're most afraid of? Fear is powerful, but here's the truth. Fear isn't the enemy. It's a signal pointing you towards something that matters. And when you cut through it, something incredible happens. Clarity. Begin to see who you are, what you want, and how to go after it. We all face fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of what others will think, fear of not being enough. These fears whisper lies. Don't speak up. You'll embarrass yourself. Stay where it's safe. And so we play small. We put off our dreams. We say maybe later until later becomes never. Fear keeps us stuck in jobs we hate, relationships that drain us, and routines that numb us. But here's the twist. That fear, it's actually pointing toward what we care most about. So how do we cut through fear? First, reframe the fear. Instead of thinking, what if I fail? Ask, what if I succeed? Shift the narrative. Fear is a sign you're on the edge of growth. Second, take one small step. Courage isn't about massive leaps, it's about micro moves. Send the email, make the call, show up once. That's how momentum builds. And third, talk it out. Fear thrives in silence. Share what you're feeling with someone you trust. Sometimes just saying it out loud takes away half its power. Let me tell you about my friend Maya. For years, she wanted to start a podcast, but fear held her back. Who would listen? What if I mess up? To move forward, she had to get real with herself. What if this podcast doesn't take off? What's difficult about that? She realized it wasn't the end of the world if it didn't work out. She had to start somewhere, so she hit record. No fancy mic, no perfect script. Just her voice and her truth. 1 year later, her podcast now helps thousands of people feel seen and inspired. The clarity she gained from facing her fear, it gave her purpose. And it all started with one imperfect, terrified step forward. Fear isn't a stop sign, it's a compass. When we face it, we see ourselves more clearly. And through that clarity, we start to live more fully, more truthfully. I'll leave you with this. If you want more clarity in your life, you have to be willing to step into the unknown, to let go of the need for certainty. Because here's the secret. Clarity doesn't come from knowing all the answers. It comes from embracing the questions. Remember, clarity lives just beyond fear. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe, like, and share to get more insights. I appreciate you.